Alright, Firewatch is a single-player first-person mystery set in a Wyoming wilderness, where your only emotional lifeline is the person on the other end of a handheld radio. This game has been highly recommended to me by a couple of you. I know nothing other than what the Steam description that I just read to you. I know nothing about this game. I do know that it is a very story-driven game. I don't know how long it is, so depending on how I feel, I'm going to try and keep these a little on the shorter end, maybe about an hour or so. Because like I said, I don't know how long it is. If I feel like the game is coming to an end sooner, then I'll, surpass the hour. But I'm really excited to hop into this one because I hear a lot of great things, and the connections in the story that you guys are telling me is phenomenal. So I'm excited to hop in. Let's hop in, hit new game, and let's enjoy the experience of Firewatch. Alright. New game. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. UC Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. I'm the type of guy that's like, so, what's your, major? You slur the word major, and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours? She asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. What's that, a burn? You ask. She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Already I'm getting like a sense. Pick up the backpack. This is my truck. Hop on in. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with the view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You know what? She wanted the dog. Respect the lady, what she wants. Picked a beagle, names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you're totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be great. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that too, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Alright. I got my backpack on. Thoroughfare Trailhead. I could have totally just butchered that. Don't make fun of me in the comments if I butchered that. I'm just going to leave it as what I said. $19.80. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I'll just ignore. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some good coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. See, me personally, I'm more of a goofy type, so I'm going to frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. I like how it's building the story. 2 Forks. Fire lookout. 8 miles. $1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Okay. Family friendly. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Listen, I'm not one for violence. I mean, I'm really not one for violence, but, you know, if somebody were to mess with my family in front of me, such as, like, my kid or, you know, my significant other or, you know, sister, you know. Listen, I hate violence. I do not condone violence, but if somebody did that to my family, I think I would beat their face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. You're not going to ask her to commute back and forth, man. That's 2,000 miles away. I would never do this to anybody. Both these options are not good. I would never tell anybody to not take an opportunity. But in this scenario, convince her not to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's BS. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes again. BS. But she decides not to take it. That's so upsetting. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh no. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Just talk about it, man. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Wow. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Wow, that is very young. Dementia is very, very sad thing. And it's very scary. Oh God. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles, she drives her car to the next town over, for no particular reason. And has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she gets into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere within 24-hour care, a home. Sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Oh my God, these decisions. Me personally, if I loved somebody that much, which I know there was one person in this world that I know that I would do absolutely anything for, I would be determined to take care of her by myself. 100%. Wow, this already, what, we're 15 minutes in to recording, and already I feel it, man. I feel it. I feel like I want to shed a tear. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Oh my God, what are you doing? I mean, I can't be mad because it's a choice I chose, but I mean, I don't want anything to happen to her, so I'm gonna put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m., a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. In 1989, one night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10, and you are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You'll say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming. And you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Wow. Enter the lookout tower. Okay. Turn on the power.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. Oof. You're rebelling against mom.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1. Wow, what an intro. Building that story.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Sorry, I guess I slept in.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Use your compass.
Are those fucking fireworks?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, beat him up? Can I write them
Do
a
you think
ticket?
you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okie dokie. I wish I could grab my coat before I left, you know. Alright, well, looks like we gotta go stop a bunch of kids from blowing off some fireworks. Gotta go west, right? Read the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. We're gonna stop right there. Wait. The box. Where's the box? It's not over here, is it? What's this? Sanitary? Spigot? Cistern? Alright. I think she said it was on the way, right? We gotta go west. Yeah, building that story in the beginning was like very crucial because I feel this man's pain now going into this job and everything that they're saying. I'm curious to see where this leads, though. Long drop down. Ooh. Alright, we still gotta go west. Did she say where... What the heck is that? Like a pet cemetery? Medicine wheel? She said she could have saw me at my desk. Or she saw me at my desk. I did not see another tower nearby.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here?
I got the job out of the paper.
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck?
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Something like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened last summer?
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Why would they do that?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years, we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news. I mean, what the hell's he gonna do? Smoke jump in and snuff one out for the Gipper?
What should they have done?
So what should they have done?
I don't even know. By the time the Yellowstone folks realized the little fires weren't gonna burn themselves out, 100,000 acres were gone. It's Yellowstone, People don't want to touch it. But we touch it every single day. But hey, I got a 30 cents an hour raise because we can't have another fiasco. Like the goddamn park can burn down again.
Okay.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Maybe call it Cripple Gulch?
It should be called Cripple Gulch, just east of Gonna Pee in a Bag Forever Flats.
Oh, is that Absaroka Indian? Maybe Creek?
It's actually English for not in my job description.
Alright, zoom in. Cashbox 306. Man, I did pass it, did I not? Alright. Let's get to this cash box. I think she said the code was 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring up the map again. I'm like right on top of it. There it is.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So, are there a lot of these out in the woods?
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. It saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right. Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4. A whole lot of them.
Tuh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy info. Seven 86. Ron. Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get effed when I'm back. Dave. Pinecone. Granola bar. And a rope. Alright. At least we have legs. Now let's head back. Alright, as we approach back to Cripple Gulch.
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
No, no, no!
Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Cripple Gulch got me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
Think you'll have to pee in a bag for the rest of your life?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Hey, there's a tie-off point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
Well, I can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any, mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Alright. The fireworks stopped. Oh, I think they're right here.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out.
Always throw your trash out. Come on. Come on. I mean... Gotta protect nature. It's too valuable for people to be littering.
I left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
they left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting?
Oh,
Look,
boy.
they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Ugh. Well, confiscate them.
I'm not liking the look of this.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are, panties?
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay. Roll stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore.
This guy's creepy, Chelsea.
Ha! You probably have a tiny dick.
Chelsea?
It's my boombox.
Can we go? Let's just run to the other side of the lake or something.
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
You gotta take it easy with the fireworks, alright?
You ought to take it easy at the Sizzler buffet.
Chelsea?
What? He's just some loser out in the woods. I mean, he's grody.
Hey, that go okay?
It's
Done.
Oh, wow. The music's, a little loud.
Oh, sorry. I took their stereo.
Okay, well, I guess we're all even then?
Yeah, I think so.
But seriously, though, thanks for dealing with it.
So there's no noise ordinance or rules out here?
So there's no noise ordinances or rules out here?
No. But that music I hear makes a good case for him.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, I'm back near that big rock outcropping, but not sure how to get back.
I'd head west, back towards the lake, and then turn north towards the canyon.
Okay, so from these rocks, where do I go again?
Go back towards the lake, turn north, and east through the canyon. There should be a trail at the far east side of it.
So go west, and then she said north. Or go back to the lake. And then I hit north. Okay. It's a very peaceful experience. Oh, we got another supply cache. Let's go check it out. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's copy the information. Let's take a look at the note. 8/29/86. Ron, got some bad news back at home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here. Hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say though? Budgets being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down at Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. Dave. Alright, so it looks like we got the 4th Estate. Richard Sturgeon.
I found a sweatshirt from the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Yep, sure is.
Well, this lake does seem like a good spot to swim, even if the last people to do so were assholes.
Yeah, right now though, it's all snowmelt, so you'll freeze your balls off. But as hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Starting to feel like it.
Alright, let's take a look at this map that I keep forgetting that I have. Where are we? Wait. Am I going the wrong direction? Where am I going? I have a feeling this isn't where she told me to go. Up the canyon, I guess, right? Okay, I think I'm on the right track now. Yeah, I think I'm going to take this all the way down. I can take this actually all the way down and get cache 303. There's also a cave over there. Well, I can take this all the way down Thunder Canyon, get cache 303, then head back to the lookout. You know,
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your, love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah, anyway, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I get hit by lightning when I was 9. I'm not sure if I have
Yeah,
much
I'm
of a
not sure I
choice.
got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
Ooh.
Ugh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Alright, so let's open this real quick.
Oh, I'm just gonna let her have that one.
Take the map. Oops.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Ah!
All right. So, looks like I have to go through the cave. Oh boy.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Yeah, like I was gonna say way back, we were along the canyon. The forest is a very scary place. Very scary. It is like one of those things where you're just in the middle of nowhere, and the lack of sound. Like if you're ever in the forest at night, like the nothingness of like sound gets to you, and then things start going through your mind. It's one of those things. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. It's, you know, I'm like lost in the forest. I'm like a kid who's like, oh, I am going the right way. Okay. The thunder sounds so real in my headphones. Good lord. This man is very clumsy.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime.
I like how you can pretty much turn anything into a conversation.
So it's, just the outhouse, then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go wherever you want. Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
Huh. Good to know. Thanks for the info. Pick up.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep, it doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
You know, I don't think there's any fictional character I hate more than Forrest Burns.
Henry, as an employee of the Forest Service, that is treason.
Yeah, well, he really freaked me out as a kid.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Oh boy.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
Can I close the door?
The place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
Well, what can they do about it? Will they catch whoever did it?
This is the Forest Service, Henry. They're not exactly Hawaii Five-0. Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since,
Here she is.
I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I've done it before.
Okay, tough guy.
Wow.
Wake up. Hey, wake up.
All right. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Day 1 complete. We learned a lot this episode, such as learning the backstory of Henry, the main character that we are currently controlling. And wow, it's been pretty emotional so far. I am actually really thoroughly enjoying all aspects of this game. Really interested to see where the story goes. Delilah and Henry are seeming to have a very good relationship. We're starting to get into a little bit of the creepier side of people in the woods breaking into your firewood tower. It's getting pretty interesting, and I am liking the art style. Things are very vibrant. I don't think it's slow at all. I think that it was like immediately hit you with the engagement of the storyline and everything. It's pretty interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. But I do have to call it here. We're about almost an hour into recording. I want to thank you guys so much for recommending this game. I also want to thank you guys so much for tuning in on this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that thumbs up. It tells me that you want more. And also, it tells me that you enjoyed the video. If you want to stay up to date on everything that I post, hit that subscribe button. You can also hit that bell to get notified when I post. Like always, if you have something to say it in the comments. Stay lit, my friends. I will see you in the next one.